dynamics in the club were funny. Like just going to the club in and of itself, and then just like, because I mean that's all we went to the club for. We went to the club for the scatter songs. Like all the other stuff, we just like. I mean, I guess like that's okay. Like, hey, yeah, I guess. What up, 3-6? Wanna indict me?
She asking me why I don't get high. Cause bitch, I make 50 off of 3.5, and guess what's up?
Yeah, the sing-alongs.
You know what I'm saying? You just sit there and do a dance, like you just do a dance and whatever. But you're just waiting for the DJ to be like, "Oh yeah, let's get it started." Doom, doom, 2, 3. Yeah, it was.
That
Can
no
we
hand.
acknowledge the fact that Crossroads was like the best fucking entrance ever? Like that was the best club and the best entrance ever.
What do you mean entrance? Oh, entrance to a club.
When you walked into Crossroads, you had that big mirror, so you could see what you looked at yourself before you really walked in that motherfucker. So you're like, let me make sure I look good, and then you go in there and like the entrance, like if you knew at least 3 niggas at the beginning, you look cool as shit.
Yeah.
You got 3 niggas up, all the bitches, all the chicks sitting in the little
Feeling straight like paid in full.
man, you look cool as shit. And then like back when we were promoting it, the DJ's like, oh yeah, and you're like, yes. That was the best.
Did we get shot? Did we
He got shot at all the time because Vito was the DJ. He wasn't the DJ, he was the mic nigga, the hype man, whatever you want to call him.
I remember it. I probably don't remember. You know, honestly, I had so many.
He was trying to get put on with he was trying to like collab with us at some point. Me, you, and Tone. So like he was like shout us out, and I was like, I am the coolest nigga ever. And
you know, I think my self-deprecating self, I probably just assumed they were talking about somebody else. Oh, Distinguished Nices in here. Oh man, that's what's up.
Nah, it was
another group.
First Dior's
in here. Oh, that's what's up, man. Those guys are cool.
Mark, you never took advantage of your situations.
No, I didn't, bro. I never did.
Not.
I never did.
Shit.
Maybe I just didn't know how to. Maybe it just wasn't in me. You know what happened is that when you met me, I was just in my docile state. Like I was still doing my thing, but I was very kind of like, okay, well, I think I'm done here. I think I'm just gonna chill out a little bit more because it just takes a lot of energy to do all that. Like you said last week. I mean, you're waking up, wake up at 6:30, take all these, put all these oils and all this other stuff on you to make sure you smell nice, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot. So I think when you met me, I was just kind of like, I was more chill. I remember one night, me and Tim gave you exactly what you wanted, and you woke up the next day, and you were like, I remember that. I was looking at y'all like, what happened? I don't remember. What do you mean you don't remember? You're
talking right. All that I used to go crazy.
You're talking all that shit. It was like, I remember right before you came over, I was like, hey, Tim, today we're going to give him exactly.
The only time I ever remember you going crazy was that one party, that 80s party, Mark. Tim always, like, he always did this thing. Like, when we went, Tim would kind of like disappear for a second, and then you see Tim like with some chick, like, you're like, oh shit, Tim, you got one. But I remember like, because you're always like real cool, but then that 80s party, Mark was like, I remember you were with the shits that day. And I was like, this nigga is really drunk. Or you weren't even drunk, I don't think. You're just like, let's play the game. And it was me, you, Pat. I think Tim was there. We played some
I'm
it was just like Switch.
Yeah, I got you.
See, and that's the stuff I'm talking about, right? He's the type of fella. Hey. Remember when we went to the club that one time and we played the game Switch? And then your girl's looking at you like, Switch, huh?
Nigga, that was years ago. That was years ago. I don't know what he's talking about,
honey. I don't know what he's talking about, honey. I have no idea.
Shit, man.
Well,
this is a pass. For you can't talk about what you did in college, man. Shit.
No.
Really?
For the love of God, no.
Oh man.
No. I don't know what you got going on over there, but I thought
you can't talk about stuff that you did before.
I mean, like I said,
He's like, Mark, I don't believe that you're this person. Who are you? You're a monster.
You did what?
I was in college.
Honey, it was a different time. I just didn't know all the things that I know now. And
well, it was a good story, but it was. I said that's the first time. Yeah, no, just that night.
Nah.
Oh,
wasn't it another kind of game? I
I forgot what it was.
I don't
but
think we
were
ever
doing-
played Switch.
Oh, it was like we were getting numbers, and whoever I forgot what the game was exactly. It was like whoever got the most girls or some shit like that. That's where I met the Chicago chicks from.
Oh, the dancing, yeah.
That feels very toxic. I don't think I ever partook in anything of that nature ever in my life.
This man.
Ever in my life.
No, I'm pretty sure it was like it was pretty harmless. It was like some
Things
some boys in the
I'm sorry.
the wood, right, where they would play the numbers game, like how many numbers you get. It was
that's what we
dancing,
did. That's what we did. That's right. That's
how
right.
many
That's
dances
right.
would you get?
Or something like that. I don't know. But no, I was just playing. I mean, who knows? I mean, she doesn't listen to the podcast anyway, so.
Let's change that. I didn't know, man. My bad.
No, I was just playing. Honestly,
I'm the friend. Nigga, what you talking about? Yeah, nigga, that was you.
Look, I still got the video. Hold on.
You had it in the back over there. Remember when you were?
God damn, let me show you, nigga. Let me show you. It was you.
No, it's not really like that. But I just thought it was funny. But yeah, I mean, that wasn't the day I was talking about. It was the day we went to Crossroads, and we went to a club called Crossroads, and you came over, and you were always like, "Man, I want blah 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 blah," and you were always talking about turning up. So, me and Tim, we decided to go out, and we decided to turn up.
We were drinking all that nonsense because Tone had left that green shit, that green alcohol at the crib. We talking about that night?
Well, yeah, whatever. The night that you said you blacked out and you were scared.
I remember us pre-gaming. It was like we were like, well, because Tone left all that green alcohol at your house. I forgot what that was, but you started drinking that and mixing that with some regular vodka, I think. And it was a rough night.
I think it was because me and Mark had like a couple of drinks we had created from that little concoction, and yeah, I think it might have been the night. I don't know.
I do remember that.
All I know is that I left the line. to go to like the local bar to go get a drink.
Yeah,
I got like 2 drinks and I came back.
I don't
And by the time I came back, like we're at the front of the line, I was like, great. Great. That was a best decision ever.
Because Pat showed up that night too. Pat had to drive someone home, or someone had to drive Pat home that night.
Nah, I don't think so. I think he was whatever. Anyways, our audience doesn't know anything about this. But anyways, that night, I think it's always fun. It's always good to sometimes give these young cats, and for any of you older fellas out there, sometimes it's always good to give these young cats exactly what they ask for, because when you give it to them, they can't hang.
Oh yeah, man! I just turned 21,
and you never have to worry about it again.
No, you always did. I came back the next week. Let's go out. You guys are like, Mark was like, "Nah, I'm not doing that again." Like, it took me a day or two to like. Now, if I get drunk, it takes me about a week to recover. But back then, shit, next day I'm ready to go. But that night, I was ready. I was like, I drank way too much that night.
I just think